I'm definitely gonna end up going under in these boots. There he is, right there. Yep. Holy cow. Here, Dad. Take the camera and record, because my feet are already wet. Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, I've washed my transportation clothes since yesterday, but getting dressed here. I'm back at the swamp property. We made a decision. We lose this place in 2 weeks, basically. Once gun season hits, the landowner hunts some, takes his grandson a little bit, so we never know. It could be opening day, and he's like, yeah, you can hunt it, or it could be 2.5 weeks after opening day of firearm season here. So, not knowing what's gonna happen, maybe only having 2 weeks to go, which means 2 weekends for me. I'm gonna push back to that same stand I was at last night. I've got more of a westerly wind, so what I'm hoping is if they make it out to the corn, they won't be suspicious even a little bit once they get out there, because my wind's gonna blow right down that line, which is actually a good thing. So any deer entering that opening can sight check the corn, but then the food plot and that whole entire fallow field in front of me will be downwind, or they'll be downwind of them. So a big buck will feel better coming into that opening, more so than with the southwest that I had last night. So that's the hope. The wind is stiffer, it is colder, I'm running later, so I'm not gonna do an interview at the tree. I'm gonna get up, get everything running, and get going. So next footage you see will hopefully be of some deer and maybe even of a big buck. Let's hit the stand. gonna make it through to the mic because it is very windy. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I have it on. I do. I've got another arrow knocked, but I've watched the footage back, and it's definitely a double long hit. No heart. And I have a feeling when he made it to that water and it got real muddy and tough on him, what I heard was him falling. That's the hope, at least. I'm gonna wait until dark and see if I can shoot a doe. It's still early, and technically I have a second buck tag, so if a swamp donkey decides to walk out, I'm gonna lay the smack down on him. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking, and it's not because it's cold and blowing. That's a pretty buck. He's not a giant, but he's a big buck. He's at least 3.5 years old. I don't know if we have pictures of him. Whew. It is windy. I've watched the replay now a couple more times, and yeah, definitely a double lung shot. There's no doubt about it. I was back a little farther than I wanted, but I think at the last, instead of following that leg up this year, I've been telling myself to just aim for the shoulder, or don't worry about the shoulder. Actually, not aim at all. Aim for the exit, but don't worry if there's bone in between, because I got these 604 grain single bevel arrow builds, and I think at the last second I reverted to my old self and tucked it behind the shoulder, and probably pulled the shot maybe an inch left of where my pin was actually at, but got it all on film. I cannot believe that. You know, I've killed a lot more special bucks, but this buck is gonna forever hold a pretty cool place in my heart and in my hunting memories, because one, it's the first buck I've taken since I've had my son. It's the second. Number two, it's the first buck I've taken on film. To make it even better, I'm sharing the woods, this property tonight, with my dad. He's not with me in the tree, but he's with me about 500 yards away, and I know he's probably more happy than even I am. But surprisingly, we still got another 30 minutes of legal time left, so I've got 4 hours of film memory on the camera and about 2 hours of battery life, so who knows what's gonna happen. I had to be a full draw for a long time. Couldn't believe it, actually. He just kind of hung there, and I know on camera, I think it looked like he was in shootable position that whole time, but I needed him to take about 3 or 4 more steps, and because the camera's on my right side, and once he did, I just let a very soft out and got it. So I don't know if, I don't think I had time to get audio running for the video. That's crazy. I mean, it happened so fast. I had just put my phone away. Dad had asked if I had seen anything. I hadn't seen anything. And I look up and there was a doe. And by the time I got my hand to the camera, I was gonna reach up and do the mic. She was already out in front of me. So I just let it go, and then, well, I was actually going to do it, and then I saw antlers, and I saw pretty decent antlers. Once that happened, I said, screw it. I don't need the audio. Let's just make this happen. I cannot believe I did. That's crazy. That is unbelievable. There's a good chance someone else still walks out. We got tons of light left. So I went down real quick just to see impact. Found blood. The arrow is completely saturated. I'm going to leave it there for a marker for us to come back with lights. But I'm hoping he's just down there in that water or just by it. I took a peek, but I couldn't see anything. It was getting too dark and I didn't have binoculars. So I'm going to start backing up so I can get down out of the tree before deer pin me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we think we saw him. We're gonna go check quick, and if not, we're gonna walk back up to the spot. But this is where all that water is, Dad.
Yep.
So we may. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably cut to the right. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna end up going under in these boots. There he is, right there. Okay. Yep. Holy cow. Here, Dad. Take the camera and record.
Holy cow, he chose the deepest, wettest.
Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna grab him and come back your way because my feet are filling up. Oh. Oh my gosh. These boots are drenched. Look at that entrance hole.
Yep, and it was down through. That's a nice buck, Ty. That is a nice buck.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, buddy. Clean 10. Sweet.
Much more narrow than what I thought. But when you only have a few seconds.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that buck.
And he was around from the side. I mean, look how good he looks from the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
those are actually crabs up front. Kinda. They want a crab.
the way they angle.
Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
That's the November blessing. That's the clean 10. It was a hunt that I didn't entirely intend on going on, but I'm kind of happy I did. The next day we got him out, took photos like we always do in respect to the animal and in cherishing the memories made of a successful hunt. This year, however, was a little different. My son was able to join in on the fun. And I will forever remember this deer for multiple reasons, but at the top might be the fact that it was the first one after my son was born. This is Ty. Wherever you are, God bless and good luck out there.